Before he became the Buddha, Siddhartha Gautama lived at two extremes. First, he lived as a prince, surrounded by wealth, comfort, and luxury. Then, he nearly starved himself to death. Neither one gave him the freedom he was searching for. After leaving his home, Siddhartha studied with two respected meditation teachers. He mastered their teachings and reached deep states of concentration, peaceful, pleasurable, and far removed from ordinary worries. But those states were temporary, not complete liberation, so he continued searching. Siddhartha then joined 5 ascetics who believed the body was an obstacle to freedom. According to Buddhist tradition, he practiced with them for 6 years. He held his breath, endured intense pain, and ate so little that his body became unrecognizable. His ribs stood out, his eyes sank into their sockets, and he sometimes collapsed from weakness. The 5 ascetics believed he must be close to enlightenment, but Siddhartha still had not found freedom. Then he remembered a peaceful moment from his childhood. He had been sitting quietly beneath a tree, his body comfortable and his mind calm. That memory showed him that not every pleasure leads to attachment. There is a difference between chasing pleasure and the quiet happiness of a clear mind. Siddhartha understood that torturing the body did not free the mind, it only made the mind weaker. So, he decided to eat. In the traditional story, a village woman named Sujata offered him a bowl of milk rice. When the 5 ascetics saw him eating, they thought he had abandoned the spiritual path. So they left him. To them, he had failed. In truth, this was his great turning point. Siddhartha had discovered the middle way. It was a path between two harmful extremes, living only for pleasure and hurting yourself in the hope of becoming pure. It did not mean avoiding difficulty or making only half an effort. It was not balance simply for its own sake. It meant letting go of what clouds the mind and cultivating what leads to clarity and freedom. With his strength restored, Siddhartha sat beneath the Bodhi tree and meditated. This time, he was neither fighting his body nor chasing pleasure. With a steady body and a clear mind, he looked into suffering, its cause, and its ending. By the end of the night, Siddhartha had attained enlightenment and become the Buddha, the awakened one. Later, he found the 5 ascetics who had left him. They still believed he had failed, but they sensed something had changed and agreed to listen. In his first teaching, the Buddha explained that neither indulgence nor self-torture leads to freedom. The middle way was not merely a compromise. It was the noble eightfold path, a life guided by wisdom, ethical conduct, mindfulness, and concentration. The men who had abandoned Siddhartha now became the Buddha's first disciples. This lesson still matters. We work until we collapse, then escape into distraction. We confuse exhaustion with dedication. But pain is not automatically progress, and comfort is not automatically weakness. The better question is, does this choice lead toward greater clarity, kindness, and freedom? The middle way is not about doing everything in moderation. It is about seeing clearly. Living only for pleasure keeps us attached. Punishing ourselves weakens the body and clouds the mind. Wisdom lies in avoiding both extremes and choosing what truly leads toward freedom.